By the way, this... Here I have some guesses about how good different prefixes are. Other than that, these are for an old game. They don't really matter. I might not really look at that list. I'm mostly concerned with this list, and then my general idea of whether it's going to be a good or a bad prefix. So 122 versus 35. You know whom I'm going to be betting for. This is such a lopsided thing that I'm going to bet. You know what? If this goes south, I'm going to take a loan. Okay. The acolyte strikes Cavern Thrall on the head with great force. A crowd shortened chants for Wraith Warlock Acolyte as he leaves victorious. Let's see here. It really is Boogie Mog. Anyway, 72 versus 179. It's more than twice, so I'm going to give a bit more than half of what I have. So let's see here. Let's say 1500. Oh yeah. Wigless Tekrenson versus Horned Boogie Man. That's 179 versus an unknown amount. He doesn't have any kind of a suffix that I can tell. Those sun things, I feel like they are just names. So he's a commoner kind of a thing. I'm going to wager for the boogeyman in this case, even though I'm not going to wager too much. 600 will be good enough, I feel like. Oh yeah. Banished Vampire Bloodlord. So 250 versus with Warlock Acolyte. It's kind of pretty close to the double thing. I'm going to bet 1600. Oh yeah. Mole Fat Fingers versus Boogie Mog, who is agitated. That's 72 and agitated. My guess is as good as yours about what it does. I'm going to wager for the Fat Fingers. Doesn't sound like a very good suffix, but it's better than the Boogie Mag, I think. I'm not going to bet too much on this. Not 6,000, 600. Nope. Homeless Gladiator versus Goblin Berserker. Gladiators seem to be something that pop up in every game randomly. I don't think their battle score is told anywhere. My guess has been that they would be 100, but I really don't know. The Goblin Berserkers are 75 battle score, so it's if it is indeed 100, although they are homeless, I'm not going to bet on this one. Homeless Gladiator 1. Wraith Warlock versus Infuriated Cavern Thrall. That's not a very good one versus a huge amount of... I'm going to bet almost everything. 3000 will be okay. Horned Boogeyman versus Wraith Grand Warlock. Afflicted though. I'm not sure if that is positive or negative. I really don't know. Let's say about half of my current pots I have. Wraith Warlock Acolyte. I'm going to bet for him. Let's bet everything right now, because it's around the half number. I don't feel like playing anymore. Okay, so we've cleared out the arena's funds. Thank you very much. If I could get the arena subsidies, I absolutely would, but it's going to be a very iffy thing whether I can actually pay for those. So maybe not. 1500 is probably around where I how much I might want to have in my bank. Yes, let's explore the realm maybe before we do anything else. -1 exploration chances. 3 knights is actually pretty nice. You find a trio of wandering knights arguing. One of them spots you and stops. Do you know who that is? That's King Nerom the Default, King of Aslona. The men then bow to you and pledge to your service. As should be their default course of action. The cold northern winds lead you astray. This is horrible. I'm not getting anything. Does the difficulty also give me also affect the exploration chance thing? Bandits are cheap and they also give me more income. The prison master is brought before you. He offers to trade you imprisoned bandits who are ready to fight and pillage for a price of 10 gold per head. He has a total of yeah. I think I'm going to get them. I'm not sure if they can pillage from you as well. I feel like they should only pillage from the other factions, but who knows really. The local prison master brings forward your requested prisoners and releases them into your command, taking the gold to pay for their uniforms and equipment. Because I really need people to defend, I'm going to probably have to maybe get a few more of these. Although before I do that, let's look at whom we could hire as mercenaries. The pure hunters, they would be 95, is not very good at all. Then we have the second cheapest, the principled gold hand. They are 179. The principal Gold Hand are a highly impressive group of hardened elite veterans of war. Principled Mace Incarnate has a battle score of 179. They would be nice to have on our side. They have 4 attacks per year. It's not horrible. 6 is the maximum amount. But they would be also be... There are only 5 of you. I would have to give all of the people. Is this because of those small? I'd think they shouldn't cost this much if there are only 5 of you. I'm not sure if I can afford. Let's see what kind of a mercenary group the Vast Fathers are. 3 attacks per year, not all that great, but there are 142 Vast Landsmen. There are only 6. Their battle score is 60. That's horrible. I'm not sure whether I should go for I suppose I'm not ready yet. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm not ready for any kind of aggression. You could afford 128 of them. Let's get like... I'm not quite sure about how. Also, how many peasants do I have? 223. They do get trained to be soldiers as well, so that's nice. I might get a few more of them and a few more of these people as well. It's so expensive for all of this, but it has to be done, I feel like. Sure. Ah, yes, the throne room. I kind of forgot about that. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of insulting the crown. Explain yourself. Fëanor told me your lands were weak, and he was right. Your guard informs you. I know he's guilty by heart of hearts, and he has a very strange hat there. He is a bandit. I'm telling you, he is a bandit. The man does not flinch as he is quickly killed on the spot. Sometimes it gives public opinion executing when they really are bandits. You are visited by a mad farmhand who has brought you a crudely carved wooden goblin idol found washed up on a beach. Accept the item as 6 gold. Sure. Okay, and that's everything then. Do we have enough people to go up against anyone? Sacred Blades. Let's see here. I'm not going to calculate the peasants in that. Knights are kind of iffy on whether I want to calculate them in this battle score. Okay, and that's no, that would be peasants. Goblins, they are 50, it seems, and I have 2 lands. Except I might not want to. Let's have the battle score per land and then the total. Yeah. So we do outnumber the Sacred Blades in terms of battle score per land even. I mean, how about I get back a land from the Raining Cloaks? Let's take a risk. Do I want to? This is such a horrible. I suppose we are kind of might be able to hold our own a little bit against pretty much everyone. It's still a little bit iffy whether I should. I do have 618 militia though. I suppose that might be what. It might be a decent idea. Let's see who has who would be a good one to attack. Let's look at the Sacred Blades. Their stats. They now have 226 of those and 29 of those. This doesn't have the rounding. Okay, that's going to bother me if it doesn't round. Okay, good. The other one that I was considering is the Raining Cloaks. No, not here. Here we go. So let's make sure I am inputting them in the correct place. They have lost troops from something. This might be our time to strike here. There is also a kind of a general look. Let's see here. Who is the lowest troops? Sacred Blades and the Raining Cloaks are still the 2 weakest ones, I'm pretty sure. So I'm thinking, let's get one land of the Raining Cloaks. I'm going to think about what. But before I do that, I'm going to want to make sure that the Aslona militia is actually ordered to protect at all costs. Yes, they are. Because I don't want to be caught by surprise. So, Skullwankershus is also one place I didn't really look at. The Raining Cloaks are 6. And we will invade, I feel like. I feel like... Yeah, raiding might be a bit of a waste, actually. I am going to send half of my troops, maybe. It's going to be like 18k versus 36k. Sure, but no peasants. Yeah. About time we invaded. It's the only way to truly eliminate a faction. We take their lands and leave them with nothing. Okay, we lost 8 soldiers. The invasion was a success and you gained loot, land and glory. Are we attacked? Nope. That's good thing. A good thing. You receive blah blah blah. We earned 1820 gold from the arena. That's a great thing I managed to grab it. It's a great thing I thought of that it might be available for free. Public opinion has lowered from the bank tax. Oh well. Wipe out an entire army of from Diarchy of Yarsar. Let's see if there's... People are protecting the Montfort mine. Not good for me, because I might actually want to grab that at some point. I was pillaged. Oh no. We can't pay all our wages. 26 soldiers have deserted because of that. Ark. The bandit level has risen. Can it rise? I want to see. Arrange diplomacy. I'm not going to get the deserters just yet. I could hire them at a reduced cost from what they normally would cost. But I don't feel like we are in a position to keep on paying their wages. Let's see. Well, what was I going to look at? Bandit groups. The general. It actually has risen to 101. Okay, so scratch my idea about getting rid of a lot of groups at once. We are going to just try to keep on fighting. Okay then. And it's a good thing I banked some money. The Grand Champion. You are 135 still. Let's see here. The ones known. It's a very close one. I'm going to bet for the current reigning champion, but 500. I don't want to go below 1000. Okay, I gained something. Because it will take too much time to regain my money from these from these bets. Servant Gladiator versus Infuriated Goblin Berserker. I really don't know. Goblin Berserker wins. Bandit would be 75. We don't know what Gale Elcruxon's stats are going to be. I'm still going to bet for him. I'm going to assume it's roughly 100. It would be a, yeah, let's say 600, because I'm not all that sure about this still. Okay. It was a long fight. But we got our money. Shadow Master. 692. Yeah. The one who doesn't even have any kind of a sir suffix isn't going to win against this one, I'm pretty sure, but they are a hero, so I guess I'm only going to bet this much. Okay. The Shadow Master effortlessly cuts off Gale Elcruxon's leg and leaves him squealing. Kicks him hard, leaving a large footmark. Cracks with a sharp force on the head. Breaks the parry instantly and gets a sharp blow. Yeah, these descriptions, well, the moveset I understand differs according to how much battle score they have, and I'm not sure if it also matters what kind of a combatant is fighting. I really don't. Cavern Thrall, where I seem to remember they were horrible, versus the Chosen. I feel like I'll choose you, Chosen one. Yeah. Boogie Morg versus Wraith Warlock Acolyte. 72 versus 122. Let's roughly half of my money is going to go in this bet. Banished Thrall. They are horrible, so 3,000 on this one. Mutilated Goblin Warlord versus Retired Soldier. Let's bet this much. Royal Knight versus Sapling. Yeah, Royal Knight it is all the way.